गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू डियर एस्पिरेंट्स। सभी अभ्यर्थीगण को मेरी ओर से शुभ संध्या। सिमी तिवारी, वेरी गुड इवनिंग, वेरी गुड इवनिंग. So since I am not available there in Deoghar, so still I am conducting this online class. So uh, thank you for joining me, and let us begin our evening session. So the first MCQ is it relates to environment. Which of the following places has been identified for cheetah reintroduction project in India? Cheetah, CHEETAH. Options A, Kanha National Park, B, Gir National Park, C, Kuno Palpar National Park, and D, Kaziranga National Park. Let me ask a uh, inquiry question, okay? Whether I am audible and visible clearly. So, are you listening me, and are you seeing? Okay. So, audio, video. So, please, परशुराम कुमार जी, वेरी गुड इवनिंग. क्या आप मुझको अच्छी तरह देख पा रहे हैं और सुन पा रहे हैं? सो इफ इट्स करेक्ट देन प्लीज लेट मी नो. आप बताएंगे. सो द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन रिलेट्स टू एनवायरनमेंट एंड हियर इट इज, which of the following places has been identified for the cheetah reintroduction project in India? तो ये आपको बताना है और आपके सामने चार ऑप्शन है. ऑप्शन नंबर ए, कान्हा नेशनल पार्क, बी, गिर नेशनल पार्क, सी, कूनो, KUNO, पालपुर, PALPUR नेशनल पार्क, एंड डी, काजीरंगा नेशनल पार्क. सो व्हाट शुड बी द आंसर डियर एस्पिरेंट्स? आपका उत्तर क्या होगा? चीता reintroduction project in India. So the answer to this MCQ is C. Okay, this is Kuno Palpur National Park. So Kuno National Palpur National Park, now it has been identified for cheetah reintroduction project in India, and this was recently published in the newspaper Hindu. Which of the following organization is responsible for finalizing minimum support price? Yes, Parasuramji. So MSP, this was very much in discussion, and rather it was hot topic. So minimum support price. Okay. Now we could not find MCQ related to minimum support price during this year's prelims examination that was held on 5th of June. Yes. So, dear aspirants, which of the following organization is responsible for finalizing the minimum support price? Now we have options, four options. Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare, Commission for Agriculture Costs and Prices, CSCP, okay. C, Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, CCEA, and D, नीति आयोग. सो व्हाट शुड बी योर आंसर डियर एस्पिरेंट्स? ये एमएसपी जो न्यूनतम समर्थन मूल्य सरकार निर्धारित करती है, तो उसका नोडल एजेंसी कौन है? सो सी इज द आंसर, परशुराम कुमार जी, एंड सिमी इज टेलिंग बी, but the answer is C. Okay, Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, CCEA. So well done. So please correct Simi. Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. Please write it in your notebook so that during next okay revisional session you will not commit same mistake. So Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, CCEA, is responsible for finalizing, the word is finalizing, the MSP, that is minimum support price. So next important question, CTFS, consider the following statements. And we have three statements here. Gujarat has the largest solar park in India. So, dear aspirants, you have to find out whether this statement is correct or not. Gujarat has the largest solar park in India. Second, Kerala has the fully solar powered international airport. So, this is option number two. Now, third statement, Goa has the largest floating solar photovoltaic project in India. Now, which of the statement given above is are correct? Keshav Kumar Thakur, pranam sir. Well done, great, Mr. Thakur, and it's nice to see you here. And you know that I'm out of a station, and I'm just conducting this class from New Delhi. So it's a great pleasure to see you. Very nice, very nice. So this way we have three statements with regard to this MCQ. Let me repeat it. Consider the following statement. Statement number one, Gujarat has the largest solar park in India. क्या ये कथन सही है कि गुजरात के पास सोलर पार्क जो लार्जेस्ट है भारत में वो है गुजरात में. सेकंड, केरला हैज द फुली सोलर पावर्ड इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट, इंटरनेशनल अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हवाई अड्डा. और थर्ड स्टेटमेंट, गोवा हैज द लार्जेस्ट फ्लोटिंग सोलर फ्लोटिंग तैरता हुआ ओके फोटोवोल्टिक प्रोजेक्ट इन इंडिया. तो ये तीन तरह के स्टेटमेंट हैं. डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट. A 1 and 2, B 2, C 1 and 3, and D 3 only. Dear aspirants, if you don't know, please write it in your notebook so that during your future revision you may be able to get it by heart. So, what should be the answer? Dear aspirants, the answer is B. The answer is B, that is 2 only. Okay, Kerala has a fully solar powered international airport. This statement is correct. Okay, and first and second statements are not correct. Okay, yes, Simi, 2 is the answer. B, you should say B is the answer. Now let us move to the next question. CTFS, consider the following statement. And we have two statements in this MCQ. The first statement is neobanks, NEOBANKS, are digital banking facilitators serving their customers via online and offline platforms. The second statement, neobanks, NEO hyphen BANKS, neobanks come under the regulatory framework of Reserve Bank of India only. So, which of the statement given above is are correct? A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. So, dear aspirants, this question relates to a new topic. Yeah, I believe that you might not have heard it. So, if you don't know about this MCQ, please write it in your notebook. It relates to neobank, NEOBANKS. Neither one nor two. I think the answer is correct. Yes, the answer is correct. Wonderful, Parasuramji. Great. It means you are learning and laboring hard. So, dear aspirant, let us move to the next question. And here it is. It relates to UPI. This is also one of the hot topics as far as the coming prelims examination that will be held uh, during I think May 2023. So consider the following statements about UPI. And we have only two statements. Both the RuPay network and UPI are managed by National Payment Corporation of India, NPCI. Dear aspirants, you have to evaluate, you have to examine this statement, and you have to find out the correctness of this statement. Both the RuPay, RUPAY network and UPI are managed by National Payment Corporation of India, NPCI. बट सर मैं फिर भी इसको नोट करूंगा. यस परशुराम जी, ये तो आपका बहुत अच्छा रणनीति है और सभी अभ्यर्थियों का होना चाहिए कि जो भी क्वेश्चन मैं पढ़ता हूं उस पे आप सिंसियरली ध्यान दें और उसको अपने नोटबुक में नोट कर लें, सो दैट फॉर फ्यूचर से इट विल बी great boon to you. So now here comes the second statement. At present, making UPI payments via debit card or saving account is free. मतलब कोई चार्जेज नहीं लगता है. सुमित तिवारी इज टेलिंग गुड इवनिंग. यस सुमित, बट आई एम वेरी मच worried. Okay, my strikers, the aspirants on which I have bestowed my all hope are coming late. Okay, no, this is not good, and always you should be punctual. Okay, punctual, this is required because you are going to be a civil servant. So how can your senior will allow you, okay, in this way? So you should, because generally, I communicate my program as early as possible. So let me read out this question, the second statement. At present, making UPI payments via debit card और सेविंग अकाउंट इज फ्री. तो मतलब उसमें कोई चार्जेस नहीं लगता है. सो विच ऑफ दी स्टेटमेंट गिवन अबव इज आर करेक्ट? ए वन ओनली, बी टू ओनली, सी बोथ वन एंड टू, एंड डी नाइदर वन nor two. So Sumit Tiwari is telling both are correct and C is correct. So wonderful, Simi. You are you are preparing well. और सुमित तिवारी ने भी बोथ बोला, परशुराम जी ने बी बोला है. परशुराम जी, द आंसर इज सी. Okay, Chandan Kumar Prajapati, good evening, very good evening. Sorry, sir, being late. No, it is nothing like that. Uh, I was telling only to Mr. Sumit Tiwari because he is an aspirant for 2023. Okay, so he should be serious enough because that is required, and he should manage the time very well because this year's this prelims examination has been already held, finished. So he should prepare for the upcoming prelims examination, and he should show all seriousness because you all know that 7:30 is your class. So you should never miss. Okay, you should always remember. Please take it seriously. I am not available in headquarters, but still I am here with you. Okay, and today is Sunday, but tomorrow I have got so many engagements. So I will send you messages. And from I think by 18th, okay, 18th or 19th, I shall be there in Devghar. And our classes will be started from 21st or 22nd. So we will continue that way, and there will be a breakup of the batch. Okay, because 2023 batch will be separate. They will have to come at 9 a.m. sharp, and the 2024 or then after 25 batch should attend the classes at 8 a.m. So this is my program. Let us think what will happen. So now the next question. Okay, dear aspirants, this is also very very important. And here uh, this is WTO. Okay, CTFS. Consider the following statements about WTO. It is the only global international organization dealing with the rules of trade between nations. ये WTO क्या है? क्या एक ग्लोबल इंटरनेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जो ट्रेड, जो राज्यों राष्ट्रों के बीच में व्यापार होता है तो उनके जो रूल्स हैं उसको ये मॉनिटर करता है. सेकंड स्टेटमेंट, द मिनिस्ट्रियल कॉन्फ्रेंस इज द टॉप डिसीजन मेकिंग बॉडी इन WTO. और थर्ड स्टेटमेंट, मिनिस्ट्रियल कॉन्फ्रेंसेज यूजुअली मीट आफ्टर every 3 years. So which of the statement given above is are correct? A 1 2 only, B 2 3 only, C 1 3 only, and D all of these. So dear aspirants, the answer to this question is 1 2, and Simi Tiwari is great, wonderful. It means you are reading and laboring hard. Chandan Prajapati is telling A, and A is the correct answer. A is the correct answer. Great, wonderful. So, Environmental Performance Index 2022. This is question number. Next question, I think. Which of the following organizations has released the Environmental Performance Index 2022? Dear aspirant, during this prelims examination, we have not seen a single question related to indexes. A little bit surprised, and this was also a great surprise to the coaching institutes here in I think almost all coaching institutes. So let us move to the next MCQ, and here we have a question MCQ from environment segment. and it relates to index 2022 environmental performance. Generally, what happens, dear aspirants, you will find that the publisher or the content, the main content, uh, these are the areas from which they ask this MCQ. Now, A, World Bank; B, Yale Center for Environmental Law and Policy; C, German Watch; and D, UN Environment Program. So you have to select out of these four options. So इन्वायरमेंटल परफॉर्मेंस इंडेक्स 2022 को किसने प्रकाशित किया, ये है प्रश्न। और यहाँ पे चार आपके पास विकल्प हैं। पहला विश्व बैंक, वर्ल्ड बैंक; दूसरा येल सेंटर फॉर इन्वायरमेंटल लॉ एंड पॉलिसी, बट द आंसर इज बी, मिस्टर परशुराम कुमार जी। इसका आंसर बी होगा, बी, येल सेंटर फॉर इन्वायरमेंटल लॉ एंड पॉलिसी। सो बी इज द आंसर. Please write it. Yes, Simi Tiwari B, Chandan Kumar Prajapati B. So everybody is correct, and it's great to find such type of answer. Dear aspirants, the next question relates to State Food Safety Index 2022, and it is developed by Niti Aayog. Now, the second, Tamil Nadu has topped the list among larger states category, and third statement, Delhi has topped the list among union territories. So now you have to find out the correctness of these three statements, and we have options: A 1 2, B 2, C 3, and D 2 3 only. Are you able to find the answer? Ritik Sharma is coming and he is telling, okay, 1 2 1 2, but the answer is 2 only. But the answer is 2 only. Tamil Nadu has topped the list among larger states category. So this is the answer to this MCQ. Now, this has been developed by Food Safety and Standard Authority of India, that is known as FSSAI. FSSAI. So the first statement is not correct. As far as the third statement is correct, Delhi has not topped the list among union territories, but the topmost is Goa, and followed by Manipur and Sikkim. So first and third statements are not correct. Now please, NPA, concentrate. NPA, non-performing assets. This question relates to economy segment. Yes, Simitiwari, 2 is the answer. A non-performing asset is a loan or advance for which the principal or interest payment can remain overdue for a period of 180 days. The second statement, assets which has remained NPA for a period of less than or equal to 12 months is termed as substandard assets. Dear aspirants, which of the above statement is are correct? A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. So in this MCQ having two statements, the second statement is correct. Okay, assets which has remained NPA for a period less than or equal to 12 months is termed as substandard assets. So second statement, yes, Simi, 2 only, yes, Sumit Tiwari, Parsuram Kumarji, Ritik Sharma, yes, all are correct. Very nice. And during my absence, dear aspirants, you should do some homework, and you should also start writing essay or preparing for the mains examination question answer session. So because the moment you will see me, I will ask how you have spent your time, because this is quality time. You are not attending the classes, you have no burden. Okay, so please do some miraculous things. You have to complete the NCERT question answers, and that should be completed by that time. Okay, Chandan Kumar Prajapati ji, B, yes, B is the correct answer. And this question relates to GST Council. So this is very vulnerable area, dear aspirants. And we have only three statements, very small one. It is a statutory body. You all know what is constitutional body, then non-constitutional and a statutory body. So whether this statement is correct or not, you have to find out the correctness of this statement. Now the second statement, it is chaired by the Union Finance Minister. Third, the Goods and Service Tax (GST) Council only have persuasive value and its decisions cannot be binding on center and states. Is it fact? Okay, are you able to decipher it? Now choose the correct answer using the code given below. A12 only, B23 only, C2 only, D123, that is all. So here in this MCQ, the first statement is not correct because our constitution mentions Article 279A. 279A relates to GST Council, so we should not say that it's statutory. So, okay, it is a statutory body. So this is constitutional body. Constitutional body. So two and yes, B is the correct answer. Two and three are correct statements. The first statement is not correct, dear aspirants. So this way, we have discussed some of the most important question answers, MCQs, dear aspirants, and please concentrate on this very MCQ, which relates to environment segment, with reference to golden mahashir, Mahsheer, a fish found in Indian waters. Which of the following statement is are correct? We have only two statements. The first statement, it is found across the Himalayan as well as peninsular rivers. Second statement, it is listed as endangered in IUCN red list. So you have to find out the correct code. A one only, B two only, C both one and two, and D neither one nor two. So what should be the answer? The answer is B, C. C means both the statements are correct. So please write it. Please write it. This question relates to environment. Yes, Chandan, both are correct. Golden Mahsheer, Mahsheer, Mahsheer. And what are the statements? It is found across the Himalayan as well as peninsular rivers. Then it is listed as endangered on IUCN red list. Please write it. Both the statements are correct. Okay, Simi, Parsuram, Sumit, Chandan, everybody has rightly answered. And Ritik Sharma has not answered this question. So, dear aspirants, now let us move to the question number two, which relates to history segment. This is a very important segment as far as UPSC prelims examination is concerned, dear aspirants. Which of the following statement is not correct with reference to ऋग्वेदिक एज? सो ऋग्वेदिक एज आप सभी जानते हैं 1500 बीसी से 600 बीसी तक का काल इतिहास में वो अब प्राक ऐतिहासिक और फिर प्रोटो आद्य ऐतिहासिक नहीं बल्कि ऐतिहासिक, चूंकि साहित्य भी है, डिसाइफर भी है, मतलब उसे पढ़ा जा सकता है, समझा जा सकता है। प्रोटो हिस्टोरिक पीरियड में हम आईबीसी को रखते हैं, इंडस वैली सिविलाइजेशन को, बिकॉज लिपि तो है लेकिन पढ़ी नहीं जा सकी गई है। सो दिस इज द रियल ट्रूथ। नाउ लेट अस कंसंट्रेट। Which of the following statement is not correct? Dear aspirants, अब करेक्ट ढूंढते ढूंढते हम लोगों के पास अचानक से एक समस्या आती है उभर करके, और वो समस्या है कि हम लोगों को करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट के बदले इनकरेक्ट स्टेटमेंट ढूंढने को कहा जाता है। और क्या है संदर्भ? तो ये ऋग्वेदिक एज। 4 स्टेटमेंट है ABCD। प्लीज लिसन पेशेंटली। सभाज एंड समिति वेयर पॉपुलर असेंबलीज, क्या ये सही था? बी, निष्क गोल्ड कॉइन्स वेयर यूज्ड एज मीडियम ऑफ एक्सचेंज इन ट्रांजेक्शन। सी, ब्राह्मणाज आर द ट्रीटाइटेज रिलेटिंग टू प्रेयर एंड सेक्रीफाइसल सेरेमनी। और डी, women were not given equal opportunities as men for spiritual and intellectual development। तो डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, इस तरह से 4 कथनों को आपने सुना, और इन 4 कथनों में आपको ज्ञात करना है कि कौन से कथन सत्य नहीं है, कौन से कथन असत्य है। तो पहला, सभा समिति वेयर पॉपुलर असेंबलीज, ये तो बिल्कुल सही है, और डी इज द करेक्ट आंसर। सुमित तिवारी, वंडरफुल, ग्रेट। और निस्क मतलब गोल्ड कॉइन, सोने के सिक्के को निस्क कहा जाता था। तो ये विनिमय का के रूप में यूज होता था। और ब्राह्मणाज आर द ट्रीटाइजेज रिलेटिंग टू प्रेयर एंड सेक्रीफाइसल सेरेमनी, वो ब्राह्मण ग्रंथ जो थे वो बलि और प्रार्थना से संबंधित थे। फोर्थ स्टेटमेंट डी, यू शुड से चंदन, डी इज द आंसर। और women were not given equal opportunity, this is not correct, as men for spiritual and intellectual development। गार्गी, लोपमुद्रा, ये उसी काल की विदुषी महिलाएं हैं जिनका काफी कुछ योगदान है। तो इस प्रकार से ये प्रश्न का उत्तर हम लोगों ने ज्ञात किया। कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग पेयर्स। अब आपने देखा इस बार पेयर का जो क्वेश्चन था 2022 का प्रीलिम्स का, वो काफी कुछ माइंड बॉगलिंग था, बिकॉज बिना माइंड अप्लाई किए हुए यू वेर नॉट एबल टू आंसर द क्वेश्चंस, बिकॉज दो मिल रहा है, तीन मिल रहा है एक में, इस तरह से उन्होंने क्वेश्चन पूछ डाला। सो क्रॉप एंड लीडिंग प्रोड्यूसन स्टेट, तो ये बहुत आसान है, क्रॉप या माइंस मिनरल्स पे सवाल आता है। तो नंबर 1 कॉटन महाराष्ट्र, नंबर 2 शुगर केन उत्तर प्रदेश, एंड नंबर 3 कॉफी आसाम। विच ऑफ द पेयर गिवन अबव इज आर करेक्टली मैच्ड, तो किसकी मैचिंग करेक्ट है? ए 1 1ली, बी 1 2, सी 2 एंड डी 2 3 1ली। कॉटन महाराष्ट्र, शुगर केन उत्तर प्रदेश एंड कॉफी आसाम। तो ये आपको बताना है कि कौन सा राइटली मैच्ड है। सो डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, व्हाट शुड बी योर आंसर? ओके, कॉटन महाराष्ट्र, तो ये तो बिल्कुल ही मैचिंग नहीं है, बिकॉज कॉटन गुजरात और शुगर केन उत्तर प्रदेश, दिस इज करेक्ट, एंड कॉफी आसाम, once again this is not correct, because coffee production in India is dominated in hill tracts of South Indian states, with Karnataka 71% and Kerala 21%, Tamil Nadu 5%. So Karnataka is the highest producer of coffee in our country, and sugarcane Uttar Pradesh, and cotton not Maharashtra but Gujarat. So C is the only answer to the second state. सोमू झा, वेल वेरी गुड इवनिंग सोमू जी, और काफी अच्छा लगा, सभी लोग हमारे छात्र हमारे पास हैं, जबकि हम आपके पास से बहुत दूर हैं। तो डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, बहुत अच्छा लगा यहाँ पे। मंडे को कल फिर हम काफी व्यस्त रहेंगे, आप लोगों के लिए काफी कुछ किताबों को हमने परचेज किया है। बुक्स आर कमिंग मेंस के लिए और प्रीलिम्स के लिए। और इकोनॉमी में, इंडियन इकोनॉमी में एक नई किताब आई है नितिन सिंघानिया की, जो आर्ट एंड कल्चर की किताब थी, तो उसको भी मैंने परचेज किया है। तो दीज आर द इंफॉर्मेशंस। नाउ वी आर टचिंग आवर border line, that is 8 p.m. So one more question we can take. Okay, so यदि आप तैयार हैं तो एक क्वेश्चन ले लेते हैं। It is the growing trend of embedding computation capability into everyday objects to make them effectively communicate and perform useful tasks in a way that minimizes the end user's need to interact with computers as computers what it is। तो अब ये क्या है? हमें लगता है कि ये हमारे सिलेबस के बाहर है, आइए छोड़ें इसको। और लीसा, दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट, लेजर ओके इंटरफेरोमीटर स्पेस एंटीना, लीसा experiment, this was in the news and it is frequently mentioned in the news, this is also correct। So we have four statements: to develop satellite navigation system with full global coverage, B is to measure gravitational waves, C is to aid in the global agricultural growth using remote sensing, and D is to study climate change patterns across the globe। So what should be the answer? You have to find out the correct answer। So sir, आप मेरे बिल्कुल पास हैं, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड। तो ये इसका आंसर होगा लीसा, आप लिख लें LISA। द फुल फॉर्म क्या होगा? लेजर इंटरफेरोमीटर। ए इज द आंसर गिवन बाय सुमित तिवारी, बट द आंसर इज बी। सुमित, इसको आप नोट कर लीजिए। टू मेजर ग्रेविटेशनल वेव्स, जो गुरुत्वाकर्षणीय तरंगे हैं, तो उनको मापने के लिए, यस, वेरी गुड आंसर, उनको मापने के लिए ये लीसा एक्सपेरिमेंट किया गया था। तो दिस इज द करेक्ट आंसर, ये उत्तर है सही। और इसी के साथ हम लोग काफी दूर निकल चुके और बहुत सारे प्रश्नों का हम लोगों ने उत्तर दिया और आपको बहुत अच्छा लगा होगा, क्योंकि ऐसे ऐसे प्रश्नों को आज हमने आपके समक्ष चर्चा में लाया, जो प्रश्न काफी कुछ महत्व के हैं। अब आइए एक दो क्वेश्चन और आपको बताएं। मनरेगा कार्यक्रम भारतीय संविधान के किस अनुच्छेद को लागू करने हेतु लाया गया? मनरेगा program has been brought to implement which article of the Indian Constitution? This question is very, very important. Article 43, Article 45, Article 40, and Article 50. Dear aspirants, what should be the answer? क्या इसका उत्तर होगा? क्वेश्चन हिंदी में बताता हूं। मनरेगा कार्यक्रम भारतीय संविधान के किस अनुच्छेद को लागू करने हेतु लाया गया था? Please listen the same question in English language. Manrega program has been brought to implement which article of the Indian Constitution? A 43, B 45, C 40 and D 50. सिमी बोल रही हैं 41, 41 तो इसमें है ही नहीं। So the answer is A 43. The answer is A. Yes, Somujha, great. A is the answer. A is the आंसर। अब यहाँ पे एक बहुत बड़ा प्रश्न है, कौन सी भारत की सबसे ऊंची चोटी है? विच इज द हाईएस्ट पीक इन इंडिया? और काफी कुछ आज चल रहा था व्हाट्सएप में, तो एक क्वेश्चन हमने दिया, ए नंदा देवी, बी केटू, सी कंचनजंगा और डी इनमें से कोई नहीं। तो सुमित तिवारी ने तो तुरंत आंसर दिया केटू, एंड दिस इज करेक्ट आंसर। भारत की सबसे ऊंची चोटी केटू है। अब एक ये सवाल आता है कि केटू किस स्टेट में है? सो दिस इज इन इंडिया, जम्मू एंड कश्मीर, जम्मू एंड कश्मीर स्टेट। तो इस तरह से दिस वाज द कंक्लूडिंग क्वेश्चन डियर एस्पिरेंट्स। टुमारो इट विल नॉट बी पॉसिबल टू कंडक्ट द क्लासेस फ्रॉम दिस प्लेस। अब आज संडे था, खाली था मैं, तो मैंने इसे कंडक्ट किया। सो लेट अस होप after finding time, I will communicate my program as early as possible. I think after 4 p.m. So be online, be alert, and let me say good night, bye bye to all of you. And please maintain your time management, and please prepare well, okay? Because you have to give me result. Thank you for joining me in such a good number. Good night, bye bye.